Good morning, everybody. I'm Brian from I Want Tesla, and today we're heading out to the Tesla Delivery Center. This is not the Tesla Delivery Center, even though it kind of looks like that. We're going to go out there and hang out with Joseph. He's in for service for some minor things, see what trouble we can get into. So come on, let's go. What's up, everybody? I did go to the showroom. You saw me walking into the showroom there, but I went to go meet Joseph. Joseph had, you might remember Joseph. He's in all my intros.
Yeah, thank you for that, by the way.
He had some minor work done.
Taillight replacement, fog light replacement, they were getting some condensation in them.
It's a typical issue. But while we were there, we were just talking and not filming, unfortunately. We were just having fun talking about what we're going to do in the future. And talked about how to save $5,000 or how to get $5,000 back from Tesla. If you were one of the first Performance Model 3 orders, you might remember Tesla or Elon said they're going to give $5,000 back. Have you gotten anything yet?
I have.
You did?
It took some time. It took some time and some conversations back and forth. I think my email thread was maybe 17 back and forth. Because
how many were answered?
Well, how quickly they were answered might be a better question. But you know, the thing that really hurt, I just have to say, I feel really lucky. Yeah. I got my $5,000 check in the mail. So
that's awesome.
I got reimbursed already.
That's pretty cool.
It is. But you know what stings a little bit? I bought the car when I did specifically because free unlimited supercharging for life. And I used your referral code to get that benefit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. But that's gone away now that I've got my $5,000 refund.
Yeah, but would you have used $5,000 in supercharging?
You know, I did the math, and there's no way I would have done $5,000 worth of supercharging.
There's no possible way I can, even if you drove all over the country, I don't think you could get 5,000. I mean, I guess you could. Over time, it would take many, many years, but the average person trades their car in. I don't know what it is for Tesla, but the average car is traded in every 28 months.
Yeah.
But that's because people hate gas cars. But
I thought about this too. What if I'd have gambled and said, you know what, I think I'm going to do $5,000 worth of free supercharging. You know, I'd never want this to happen, but that car could get in an accident next month, and I just lost.
That is true. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, because it doesn't transfer.
It doesn't transfer.
It doesn't stay with you. It stays with the car.
And I can't even transfer it with the car. So there was no benefit of having the free unlimited supercharging because it didn't transfer to the next owner.
So technically it does stay with you. Because
it
doesn't go to the next owner, but it doesn't transfer to your next car.
Right. So like if that car gets totaled, I would have gotten another Performance Model 3, but I wouldn't have unlimited free supercharging. So the motto of the story is take the money when you can.
Yeah, take the money. The good news is I have another friend that did not buy the performance package, and he looks like he's getting some emails now. They're starting to push out to reach out to the people that didn't order the performance package, which is the wheels, the brakes, what else?
They call it the performance upgrade package.
Yeah.
So the aluminum pedals, the spoiler on the back that none of us have yet.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing.
Do you have the pedals?
I do. I did get the pedals.
Okay. So they're starting to reach out to those, and if you haven't gotten an email, email Tesla again, because they will send you a check. I think they're starting with the people that ordered. I'm pointing to his car; it's parked right there. But they're starting with the people that ordered the parts, the performance package. I did call Tesla myself on behalf of my friend to see what we can do or what solution there is, even to see if he can get the performance package, if he can get the wheels and the brakes and all that other stuff, and just instead of the money, because at that point you paid the same as he did.
Yep.
But you have all the parts, so it seems a little unfair.
He hasn't gotten his check yet, and he doesn't have the wheels or the brakes or
track mode.
Track
mode is something that Elon said is going to come out to all Performance Model 3s and eventually S's. That hasn't happened yet. You have track mode in your car, but he doesn't. I talked to him yesterday, and that's something that I don't know. You're supposed to be able to get 5 more miles per hour out of the performance package. I think that's just software, and that's just.
So he may or may not have that upgrade. I've never driven 155 miles an hour to know if I've got that.
I think there's only a couple people that have in the Performance 3s, but if Tesla says they're doing something, even if Elon tweets it just out of the whim, I think they need to follow through a little quicker. Because when did he tweet that? Well, I know when he tweeted it. I just don't know offhand. I'll put it right here. But you just got your check a couple weeks ago.
I did. I got it. You know, the check came pretty quick. By the time I was finally said, yeah, go ahead and send me my check, I understand that Tesla's not going to honor their gift to me of free unlimited supercharging by using a referral code. I'll concede that. It really took, I think, 2 weeks probably before I had the check in the mail.
The good thing is they didn't take away the referral code.
Right.
It's still under my name, which is awesome because, well, you're going to get to ride in the Roadster for sure. I'm glad they didn't take away those things because if you ordered the Performance Model 3, and what were the dates? When did you order? You remember?
I ordered end of July and took delivery September 27th.
Okay. So there's a lot of people that ordered then. So there's a lot of people that should be getting $5,000 back.
But every time you mention track mode, Brian,
yeah,
I kind of want to do track mode because it's so much fun.
That is fun. I wish we had a track to go on.
Yeah, or a private testing ground.
Yeah, let's get out of here and maybe get some donuts for lunch or something.
Want to do some donuts for lunch?
Sure.
I like that idea.
Yeah. A crop circle. Donuts are good. All right, let's see if I can do it. Won't do it.
Nope.
Oh well.
All right, well, we got to get back out of Mexico.
Get back into the States.
We're going to have to get back through security, customs.
Yeah, we're in Mexico, so this is not illegal. Let's go. All right, so we made it back from Mexico. We're actually at the Supercharger now. He had to charge. My car seems to get better mileage than the Performance.
Depends on how you're driving the Performance.
Yeah, I guess so. What we noticed when we were in Mexico and we stopped the cars from spinning, he had a bunch of codes up on the dash and track mode turned off. We didn't take a picture of it. Right now it's just charging. There was, 4 codes up on the screen saying traction control was off. What was the other?
Contact Tesla service.
Oh, yeah.
And the funny thing is, I know track mode was on when I started for that first set of donuts. I stopped. I put it in park briefly. We had a quick conversation about the Mexican authorities.
Yes.
And then
they just came to say hi. They liked the cars.
And then I went and drive again to do donuts the other way, which I wasn't really very successful at that set. But when I stopped,
I think it was all successful.
Wow, it was fun. But then track mode wasn't on anymore because I went to turn track mode off and it wasn't on. I had all those codes.
Does track mode turn off when you put it in park? I wouldn't think it would. Does anybody out there know? Has anybody had these codes pop up? I think the codes popped up. I think that's what turned off track mode. Why? I don't know, because you're supposed to spin the car and on the track, but I guess you're not supposed to do donuts on the track.
Yeah, it could be something that Tesla intended on purpose, like you mentioned before. If you spin your car out, maybe you need traction control then. To
get back on the track. If anybody knows the answer, put that down below. We're kind of baffled. I guess we could put it in track mode, pull up there, put it in park, and see what happens.
We could.
You guys want us to do that? Of course you do. You're probably typing that right now.
Okay, so we're going to go driving. We're going to do track mode.
Well, you're in park and it allows it to go into track mode, so...
Right.
Okay.
I'm wondering. I think something happened weird
Oh.
there. So we're gonna drive gently. Okay. There's emulating Doughnuts. Nice stop. And put it in park.
It stays in track mode.
Brief conversation. Yeah. Something
So, yeah.
knocked it out of track
That
mode.
spinning too much like that, because you spun and came almost to a stop. I think that's what kicked it out.
So here's the other thing. When it started doing a tight donut, it had really, it felt to me, barely enough torque to keep that going, and I had to keep the accelerator mashed to the floor.
Okay.
And then it was barely pulling this 4,100 pound car around in a donut.
What charge did you have? You remember the state of charge?
Had about 82%, but something definitely kicked it out of track mode.
Yeah, if you guys know the answer, leave that in the comments below. We had a lot of fun.
It was fun.
I hope you had fun watching this, and hopefully you get your $5,000 back if you ordered a performance in that time frame.
Thank you, Elon, for the tire money. I appreciate
Yes.
that.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I don't have the track mode yet. Maybe I might get something like that.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stay awesome, stay positive, and don't you do something for like a podcast or something?
I do. My wife and I have a podcast. We've got one called Stop the Bully Within. Talks about positive mindset. And
Speaking of positivity.
That's right. Very positive. Got my 5,000 back. Maybe it had something to
There
do with
you go.
it. I don't know. And our current podcast is called The Roving Vegan. So we go all over the country in our motorhome and do all kinds of events and festivities. So thanks for letting me mention that.
Yeah, no problem. I'll have the links below for both of those, and I'll also have links for if you want any accessories for your car. Abstract Ocean is down below, and stay awesome, stay positive.
I love Abstract Ocean, by the way. All my little accessories come from Abstract Ocean.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Use the code, save 15%. I'll catch you on the next one.